Secrets of Coins, revealing the rare coins in history, disclosed.
The post-war boom was in full swing. Rock and roll was brand new, and the U.S. Mint was striking billions of Lincoln wheat pennies. But among those ordinary coppers, one year, one variety became legendary. The 1955 Lincoln wheat cent is one of the most famous coins in American history, and if you're lucky enough to find the right one, it could be worth over $200,000. Support our effort, subscribe, like, and share so that we can bring you more videos like this, exploring rare coins, hidden treasures, and the fascinating stories behind America's most valuable cents. Now let's dig into why this small copper coin is such a big deal. The 1955 Lincoln cent was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, meaning there's no mint mark under the date. Over 330 million were made that year, so the majority are common. But one variety, a rare minting error, changed everything. Each coin was made of 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc, weighed 3.11 grams, and measured 19 millimeters across. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, features Abraham Lincoln on the front and the iconic wheat ears on the back, a design that ran from 1909 to 1958. In normal condition, a 1955 penny is worth a few cents. Even in uncirculated MS-65 red, it might bring $30 to $50. But the real prize, the coin that made history, is the 1955 Doubled Die Obverse. Here's what makes it special. In 1955, one die at the Philadelphia Mint was accidentally struck twice, slightly offset and creating dramatic doubling on the entire front of the coin. You can see it in the date, the word Liberty, and In God We Trust. The doubling is so bold that even without a magnifying glass, it jumps right out at you. Only about 20,000 to 24. So 0 of these error coins were released into circulation, mixed with regular pennies from the same year. Most of them ended up in cigarette vending machine rolls, which means thousands of Americans unknowingly received one of the most valuable coins in U.S. history as simple change. Today, this coin is known worldwide as the 1955 Doubled Die penny and the true American treasure. In circulated condition, these coins can sell for $1,000 to $2,500 in higher mint states, such as MS-64 red-brown. Values can reach $25,000 to $35,000 arrow and one flawless. MS-65 red example, certified by PCGS, sold for an astonishing $288,000. Yes, that's nearly $300,000 for a 1-cent coin. But here's the tricky part, because this coin is so famous, there are countless counterfeits and altered versions out there. Some are regular 1955 pennies with fake doubling added, while others are lesser known, poor man's doubled dies, caused by die deterioration, rather than a true doubled strike. The easiest way to spot a real one? The doubling should be sharp, clear, and consistent across the entire obverse lettering and date. If you ever think you've found one, don't clean it, don't touch it. Just get it authenticated immediately by PCGS, NGC, or Annex. Even a low-grade, verified, genuine piece can pay for a family vacation. Now, aside from the famous doubled die, there are also small PM varieties on 1955 D coins from Denver. Those have a faintly doubled mint mark and can fetch 20 to 100, depending on grade. Not nearly as dramatic as the main variety, but still worth keeping an eye out for. Let's put this in historical perspective. 1955 was a time of growth and change. The Cold War, Elvis Presley's first big hits, and the dawn of modern consumer culture. Millions of Americans carried these copper coins without realizing one of the greatest minting mistakes in history had just slipped into circulation. And now, nearly 70 years later, collectors around the world still dream of finding one. Imagine searching through an old jar of wheat pennies and spotting those thick, doubled letters, your heart racing. Because you realize you've just uncovered a 5-figure treasure. Finding one is rare but not impossible. People have discovered them in old coin rolls, inherited collections, flea markets, and even garage sales. The key is to always look closely, especially at 1955 pennies. If you're lucky enough to find a 1955 doubled die, have it graded and preserved in a protective holder. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of minting history, a true error that became an icon of American numismatics. When it comes time to sell, ordinary wheat cents can go to eBay or local shops, but this one, it belongs in the big leagues, heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers, or great collections, where serious collectors compete for these legendary pieces. Think about it. A single penny that once bought a stick of gum, now worth over $250,000. That's not just luck. That's history, precision, and an error so dramatic that it turned a common coin into one of the most valuable U.S. cents ever struck. So next time you come across a 1955 penny, stop and look carefully. If you see bold doubling on the date and letters, you might just be holding one of the most famous coins in American history. Support our effort, subscribe, like, and share so that we can bring you more incredible stories like this, uncovering the secrets of rare coins, their values, and the remarkable mistakes that made them legends. The 1955 Lincoln wheat cent, a tiny piece of copper, a minting miracle, and a shining example of how even one small error can change the course of numismatic history forever.